Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we could come one right away, all right away. At first sight, I felt energy that's already. I saw the light inside your eyes. Tonight, you and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Please welcome Bonsai Remix.
Hola, everybody. Hey, Eurasian, Cajun. Hey, Cal. Hey, Gotcha. Hey, Kelly Go Lightly. Sorry, I am throwing up my hair because it's in the way, like always. You know, me and my big fucking forehead over here. Wow, treadmill. Hell yeah, that's what you do. Get on that treadmill and go. That's what I was doing on the treadmill. Just keep going. It pumps you up. Hey, Tater. Thank you, Tater, for becoming a member. Hey, Ocean Size. Hey, Fancy. Oh, it's so good to see y'all. I know I haven't been live in like 27,000 days, but no, not really. I think I went live. I don't even know. I'm not even going to act like I do know. Hey, Super Snoopies. Hey, Super Snoopy. Hey, Bam Butterfly. Hey, Faith. I'm not going to beat your butt today, Faith, but hey, Barbarian's wife. Hey, everybody. Hey, Top Hats. Top Hats, you're freaking amazing. You just have no idea how amazing you are, but I figure I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Hey, Bell. I'm going to have a live coming up for you, but I'm definitely going to let you know beforehand. See if nobody knows, me and Bell grew up in the same neighborhood. Literally the same neighborhood, literally like a block away. So we're going to do old time. You're still buying frames? Listen here. I just spent, well, I didn't. My husband did. He spent like $200 and something on frames. But hey, I got like 11 pairs of glasses, 3 pairs of sunglasses. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I am very well and sober. I don't know if my accomplice, Michelle, is well and sober, but from what I heard, from what I've been hearing, hey, leave it to Beezer. It's so good to see you. From what I'm hearing, my accomplice, Michelle, is not well and sober at this time. She's actually, I don't know. Let's just say a year ago, around the same time, we had the melting face, we had the stroke, we had the Dr. Devious put her hands on her and bless her. Yes, child. No, she's not my accomplice, but I was just calling her that because, you know, we're well and sober.
We're going to Village Green.
All right, have fun. Watch when you cross the streets.
You don't even have to cross the street.
I don't know what you do, but my kids want to wait to that exact moment when I push that live button to say, hey, Mom, you know, I'm going to go do this now. She is a hot mess. Listen, just know. How the hell, Michelle, you have no new tricks. You've been on YouTube for a long time to know we ain't falling for your bullshit. None of it. A year ago, you had a melting face. You were on a panel with me, and then all of a sudden you started, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, ram. You know damn well your ass is glued to that fucking brown, stinky leather couch. I'm sorry, I said it. You're glued to it, and you've been watching everybody's lives, and here you are, acting like ATN again, acting like I'm just like again. Hey, Ski. Why? Just why? We know last time it wasn't him. Literally, we know ATN is never going to reach out to Ski on your behalf, ever. He's just a hottie. Oh, thank you, Super Snoops. I don't know. I heard I got a big forehead. I heard I got a big forehead. The Texas ski is literally Groundhog's Day for her. Listen, I was going to go over it because I didn't watch the Texas yet because I've been busy. But I'm like, I'm going to go over it with everybody because, you know, it's going to be a surpriser to me. But it's going to be fun. Hey, try me, bitch. I'm just going to say, it's going to be fun. Hey, Nux, do you remember a year ago? Hold on. Before I even start. One, I want to say, Nux, everybody keep Nux and her family in their prayers, especially baby boy. Keep him in your prayers. Also, LB lost her cousin. That was a very sad situation. Very sad. So prayers up to them. And anybody else that needs prayers, just like our Irish squishy, she needs prayers also. I'm going to create a prayer list. Where are we going? I'm lost in the sound of your voice. We are going to... I was just going to sing something, but look for ATN to come up the driveway. And I wish ATN would take a panel and be like, listen, I don't text none of these people. First of all, we know let's just make this clear. Hey, very lucky lady. Let's just make it clear. ATN is not touching your phone, Michelle. As much shit that happened to you, DUIs, TUIs, EIs, whatever the fuck, you know, driving drunk. All your time in jail, not one time has that man ever came to your rescue. So why would we believe that he took your phone and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to text skid mark, ski-wee. No, not going to happen. Sorry. Just sorry. Not going to happen. Thank you all. Like Nuxie does, her family needs our prayers. And listen, I know our prayer warriors be out here doing their thing, beating some butt. But listen, we're going to go over. Hey, Staffy. Listen, I just had time and I'm like, I'm going live. I haven't been live in so long, but I'm going to go live. We're going to talk about Michelle. We're going to talk. Hey, boom. Hey, pro Charlotte okay. I don't know why, but when you're on panel, it just makes my day. I know my little peep squeak is, well, we call it 302 here in Philadelphia, but I guess it's 1013 5150. Listen. Period. Gotcha. I've been due to Hondo and his oompa, I've been screaming oompa, and then when he's on panel, I want him to scream it, and then it's just quiet. I'm like, scream oompa, just scream it. I don't know why. It's just now stuck in my head forever. Thank you, Hondo. Hey, precious of you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're really doing really good. But yeah, we're going to go over these because, listen, I'm just letting you know right now. It's going to be a surprise for me. Hey, cool gamer. You got threatened, bitch. I was about to talk shit on you. Were you? Good, Nux. Good. You know what, Nux? DVS warning. The sound's coming through. Are you giving me the warning? Is it bad? Because, listen. Shout out to I See What You Can't, because listen, you be on top of stuff and I just cannot do it. Yeah, can't do it.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me.
Hey babes, welcome back for another crazy clip. So today, I heard Michelle has been hitting Ski up, pretending to be someone else and blowing up his phone with messages. Let's watch.
Hey, Forgotten Whispers, member through 3 months. Thank you, I appreciate you. Hey, very lucky lady, member for a month. I appreciate you. Period. Sorry, I had to do it to you, but Michelle.
Watch.
Oh, she
tricks, just a different year.
Yeah, she sent me a bunch of messages, but I didn't. I haven't responded back to any of them. She pretty much said she's done fucking with me.
Yeah, right. We heard.
Fine.
Wow,
what's Michelle? We're never fucking each other anyway.
How many times she said that? She'll text you.
She tried that little scam where she
strong.
pretended that someone else was texting your phone on her behalf.
Oh, Ski. Just know it's her. Hey, Miranda!
Now, I don't have said messages, but I do believe him. Why? Well, because Michelle has done this multiple times before. No one is falling for Michelle's lies.
Right.
I ask everyone to wave to Michelle as she watches this clip from her smelly, crusty, and dusty.
Right.
brown couch. I will see you all in the next clip.
Yeah, bad medicine. Whoop, whoop. I do want. Listen, let's not get into the cookies. Oh, I thought there was going to be text messages. I was so hyped. Like, come on. Oh, hold on. Michelle got fired. Oh, this is new for me. This is new. I'm sorry. Honey is all through it. Michelle, you got fired again.
I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me.
Hey babes, welcome back for a crazy clip. Earlier this morning, Ski showed us the text.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle sent him.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Trying to
Here we go.
pretend
Here we go.
that she was another person. And she was
Michelle,
giving me
this
grief.
is the
about not picking
lamest
up
shit you
Michelle.
ever did.
And she was relaying messages from Michelle to me as this third person.
This is not new, Michelle.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Show us. Come
Oh.
on. Put it up there. Show us the messages.
Where did that go?
Michelle,
I
you're a
deleted it.
jackass.
I
Like, you
couldn't
really
delete
think
it.
of this shit. Like, you're too grown for this shit.
Oh, here we go. So what area code is 762?
762 Austin, Georgia. Alsta, Georgia? I'm so late. I start. Hey, Shauna L.
On my phone. I'll be in a
Already.
bitch.
Sounds like. Sorry, I'm probably like.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Oh, Ski, you need a new phone. That is bad business right there. Hold on. Let's see if I can read this. As I did when she was out of town the last 2 times, I am a friend of hers in AA. I call bullshit right there. She still has her job to dispel rumors. I was going to give the treatment center permission for you to contact her because she listed you as a friend, but you sent her a text saying you are blah and shut that down. So you are, I don't know, because the screen's broke, to contact her, give you her contact. I don't know, because the screen's broke. I'm sorry. I feel you are unstable. Michelle, you motherfucking jackass. You jackass. Are you serious? Like, really? Ski, first and foremost, if you're showing us a text, please just fix your phone. I hate people with broke screens. It drives me insane. But Michelle, you are a fucking jackass. You're going to call him unstable? Are you fucking shitting me? You, at all people, are going to call him unstable. And let me say this, because I heard a lot of people like, Michelle needs grace. Michelle needs this. No, the fuck she don't. At the end of the day, no, she don't. She's the one that comes to YouTube all the time for the bullshit. No, she don't deserve grace. And listen, yes, I sat on a panel and was talking nice to her. But listen, when I talked to her, some reason she just spit. Look. I never spit at the cop. Hey, Sharon. I didn't want to say her name wrong. But come on, Michelle, stop. You don't deserve no grace. Miranda, she don't. I'm sorry. She gets zero grace from me, like, at all. Like, the shit she says. And listen, I just want to say this, because I wasn't on anybody's live when this happened, but Flavor said something out of angerness. But let me tell you this. Right, Nux? None. Absolutely none. Let me tell you this. Michelle, you spoke so bad on Flavor's father, who is deceased also, just like, whatever. She snapped back. Why do we, poor Michelle. You know how many times she went into Tragics to say some fly shit and run out? I'm sorry. I don't fucking feel bad. Don't fucking feel bad. You get what you give, Michelle, and guess what? You're getting it. Just like you're supposedly went to the hospital, and I can tell the doctors that I'm pregnant with triplets, and they can write that on my paperwork. And when they discharge me, it's going to be on my paperwork, because that's what the fuck I told them. That's what I told them. Now, there's a difference between diagnosis and you just telling the doctors whatever you want to, because I go in there and tell them, oh yeah, I'm bipolar. I got ADHD. I got PTSD. I got BPD. I got all that. It's going to be on your paperwork, because that's what you told them. No, Michelle, yeah, exactly. She really only does. That's her victim card. I'm going to throw this out there. No, sorry. No. No one at AA is going to. No, absolutely not. Listen, if y'all pay attention When she was talking to me and Flava, she said that she goes to AA on what was it? On a Zoom. On a Zoom. So how did this person from a Zoom that's only who knows where? Hey, Kimmy Cass, who knows where this person is, but somehow got your phone? Make it make sense. And they took just Ski Wee's number and said, "Let me go tell him he's unstable." Wow, Michelle, nobody but speak up. Hey, bot, speak up. Listen, the names that be in the chat lately be fucking me up. Hey, sponsors, go contact anyone. That's another thing. Listen, one of my uncle, before he passed, he did the whole AA, NA, and listen, he's not giving nobody's private information. He's not doing any of that. Thank you, Blue. 3 months. I appreciate you. Right, Nux. Nux, I feel like you need some devious laughter because I know you're down today and I just feel it. I feel your energy. So there's a link for you. She's her own fake. She really is. Listen, Michelle, your imaginary friend is you. That's it. That's all. You are, listen, you're a sick motherfucker. And in my opinion, your kids don't need to be around you. If you're this kind of person, imagine you texting your child like, "Hey, mom, your mom is like," come on, man. The shit you think of, just be real. Why can't you just be a real human being? I'm fucked up in the head. Like, I'm not going to get help. I don't want to get help. Hey, Nuxaroo, what do you think about this?
Hey.
What do you think about this fuckery?
Well, I think it's the same pattern as she did when she had that quote ischemic stroke. And she had people texting as ATN or whatever. He was telling Ski Mask she was in a coma being life flighted and all this bullshit. That's what I think about it. Because she gets nothing from me. Bitch, if you're listening, which I'm sure you are, you get nothing from me. Nothing.
None.
No grace, no sympathy, no empathy, no compassion, no nothing. Nothing.
None. Listen, I literally got a text message. I went into Tragics and I left out because I was busy. I was doing something. I got a text message with the screenshot, what Michelle said to her about her son. And I was just like, what the fuck? Listen, Michelle, you get no grace. You are a broken record. Oh, my face is melting. And you hear her talking on Jenny. She's like, you know, her fake talk she did when she was on here with the stuttering. But here she goes, turns around and starts cursing. Fuck you, Valoma. First and foremost, Michelle, how are you screaming fuck you to Valoma when she's so much of a better person than you'll ever fucking be? Ever. Anybody
you
on
shut up and you let me speak. Let me speak.
Jenny, read that. Like, yeah, what happened to the stuttering voice saying, "Hey, life with mommy"?
Bitch. Shut
Seriously,
the fuck
she gets the same
shut the entire fuck up.
And I know
now,
a lot of people were
shut
pissed
the fuck up. I've said shut the whole fuck up. But now I'm telling you to shut the entire fuck up. Because that just...
Sit on your brown couch. Ooh. That probably smells like fucking rotten tuna because your ass doesn't move from that couch. And I guarantee your ass did get fired because at the end of the day, when I was trying to tell you on Flavor's panel, you're not going to get in trouble for the tags. They're not worried about the tags. You're getting in trouble because of the shit you do. Now you're trying to place yourself, oh, I'm going to the hospital. Listen, when you're 302'd, I can tell you this from experience. I was 302'd right off my mother's fucking porch, okay? I ran from the cops. They chased me down, about 10 of them, and tackled me down. There's no wait-in and a scheduled time for them to come pick you up. Nope, not at all. They take it, that's it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. He's on Discord.
Is that a dog?
On his game. Oh. No, that's Brad on Discord. On his game.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, the life of nuts, y'all. This is the life. Y'all just hear everything that goes on in my damn household.
Did you see?
Give me the newspaper. Oh my God. Come on, dogs. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like I'm honestly just trying to be in like a laughing state of mind right now. But
thank you, Faith.
Thank you, Faith, for the 20 memberships, baby.
Yeah, if you get a membership, please thank Faith. Beautiful, beautiful Faith.
Mint Mama, who does she think she is? She thinks she's above the law. She thinks she's above every single person on this earth. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this, because look, I think y'all know me well enough by now. I'm like, yeah, I'm like a down state. But here's the thing, anger can come from that too, and I speak what I feel. And D, if I get too far, you just mute me or whatever, because I'm not trying to use your channel to say it. I'll say it on my channel if I need to. I don't care.
Sure you don't want to pull up your fishing chair? You sure you don't want to pull up your fishing chair?
Oh, for fuck's sake, you and that fishing chair. But no, this is what's going to happen. She's going to say to everybody when she does decide to come back, because she cannot stand to be away from social media. That's her, like, attention seeking. Like, she's got to have it. But she's going to say she lost her job because people called. But here's what I'm going to tell you, and I truly believe this. I don't think not one person called that fucking job. I think she missed a few days of work because she was told to fuck up on that last Rumble she did.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, toe up from the fucking flow up.
She was
head nodding out.
I was going to say she was on the
hair everywhere. So she probably didn't go to work the next day. And then she wants to, what do you call that? Not prorate, but go to the doctor a couple days later and say, oh, and I've been out of work since this day. So they backdate the damn excuse. And it didn't work for her ass. So she lost her damn job, and she's going to try to say it was everybody on here. And I don't think nobody on this motherfucker called her job. Not one person.
That's the thing, too. She said she relapsed drinking because of social media. Clearly, social media ain't for you. That's what I said. Why? You're the one that keeps coming. You're not going to everybody's StreamYard's like, hello, let me just tell you something. And you tell your whole fucking business. Every fucking thing. I need a fishing chair. I fucking hate that fishing chair.
I've been waiting on her. I've been waiting on her ass to pop up, trying to get backstage on my shit. And I swear to God, I'll talk to her all day long she's backstage. I ain't letting her up. I'm gonna be like, you gonna stay right back there. You stay right back there. What you got to say? Like, sign language it to me, or like, let me read your lips or something, and I'll tell the chat what you're saying.
Listen, Pam, as much as I hate like real life shit, but like I said, I hate it, but I really wish ATM would be like, listen, she's not this, she's not that. We like, that's it. Because her pretending to be all these people, all she does is pretend we already know.
Oh my God,
and then she'll go to somebody's panel and be like, I want to tell the truth.
I see him. Please don't do that again. Okay, thank you, baby, for the hug.
Out of town yet, Michelle. Right, you. She was out of town, but she was like, what the? Oh, she pisses me off. Oh, you have a wonderful day, Blue. Have a beautiful day. We'll come and see YouTube and check. Listen, any sponsor?
Blue.
That's Nux. That's Nuxie up there with me. That's what I'm saying. Any sponsor would say, listen, your downfall is social media. Get the fuck off social media. No, I didn't watch Tabitha, but I did see that she had a live up that I didn't see yet. Leave social media altogether. Your personal and mental health. Exactly.
Forgotten Whispers. I'm Nux Sandwich.
Hold on, I'm going to try to play the rest of this video because even though I can't read this because, somebody has a broken phone, be aware.
Hey, Raging? Holy shit, bitch. It's been a long time since I seen your ass.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. The last person I don't know, to be speaking on, even though she asked me to give you her contact information, she is in good hands here. I hope and pray she gets released. I don't know, because my phone's broke as fuck, from the internet. I wish I had her, I don't know, media accounts. What are you going to do, Michelle? Take your own media accounts down? Shut the fuck up. Allowed her to, I don't even know, because the phone's literally just throw it away at this point. Please throw the phone away. Need a dentist? Why is that on the bottom of there?
Oh,
you could have read it to us, Steve. Like, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Look, here's what I'm going to say.
Okay. Who is this? What dog is that?
Let's see. I can't see. Oh, I felt like he just heard me and moved it. That's Jake. That's Jake.
I thought he was talking to me. I was like,
I know. I'm like, hold
on. Jojo?
He's like,
what's up, Jojo?
I was like, did you let him up here? What the fuck?
Hell, no. Shit. Can you imagine how epic an interview with? Oh yeah, I said that. Anybody that gets it, that interview with him, that's gonna blaze the internet. Hold on, I gotta mute 1 second. Yes.
She got mad. She said, "I'm watching your live video. You're no good for her. You can't keep anything to yourself." She asked me to put you and her mom on allowed contact and give you her phone number where she's at.
Damn it.
I will highly recommend when she is released, she has no further contact with you.
Yes, Mama Cannoli, I can't either.
Basically, what I think happened is that one of her supporters gave her.
I'll let you know.
I'm not going to speculate on who or how much, but I think they did that because
it doesn't have any cracks.
Got fired. I think she got fired from that job.
I think she did too.
And
let's see.
That's why she's not going live. She'll have to explain what she's doing home all the time again.
It ain't on there no more, damn.
She got fired from her job.
Nope.
Got a loan, which I can never get. I'm grateful to get the cash.
She delete her thing, and then she's gonna be like, "No, it was my AA person. My AA person did it. That's who did it. It was my AA person."
Shimmy back.
I think she got fired. And I think I'm not even gonna say no names or speculate who it could be or might. Somebody get 500.
She got fired because she was fucked up.
And so she's not speaking.
Unfortunately, me.
That's right.
I want to say this to Kind Heart, real quick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Probably pulled a scam.
Go ahead.
Okay, Kind Heart. I'm glad you picked up on that because that was going to be my question once this was over. She put her mom and him as friends, according to what he just read. Her mom is what she said. Put her mom and him as the only people to contact. So I was wondering if it was actually her mom or was she listing who as her mom. I was wondering about that as well. So I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I was going to ask.
AKA Valentina.
Yes.
Because,
yeah.
Listen, I got something to say about that. Okay. Now I've been around since Molly days. Valentina was one of the people that they spoke about that was like, oh, she's a gifter. She gifts us. So they kept her around as a mod, whatever. She floated over to Michelle. Listen, you're older. Your husband's in bad shape, but yet you're dealing with this psychopathic.
You're enabling. No, not dealing. Enabling.
It's just weird.
You're enabling.
It's fucking weird. It's weird to me. Like,
if you're trying to help her and it's not working in ways of you telling her, like, you need to do this, you need to go to a treatment center, you need to do this. If you're not doing those things, and if you are and she refuses to do it, then anything you do past that point is called enabling. And I know that because I've done it. So you are only enabling her to continue exactly what she is, because at least one person in the world thinks, in her mind, thinks what she's doing is okay. That's how they think.
Look,
okay? I know that from experience.
If she is a psychiatrist, whatever, nurse, that makes it worse. You're enabling this grown-ass woman to come on here with these fucking, you were cheering her on from the fucking chat while she was drinking and driving. Yeah, great fucking mother figure. And let me just say this, because Michelle was trying to say it while me and Flavor were on panel with her, trying to down her mom. First of all, Michelle, if your mom wasn't a real stand-up woman, she would never take care of your kids. I can tell you that because, listen, if something happened to me and my mom needed to take my kids, it wouldn't go that way. My father would have to 100% step in and take my children. So your mom's definitely a stand-up lady. Any woman that has raised children already and goes to raise another set while they're older, come on, stop. Are absolutely, in my opinion, smart, and they're, a lot.
And the fact that she doesn't allow Scooter around them tells me she's even more than better.
Imagine, I hate bringing up kids, but just fucking imagine, her kids have to deal with that shit. That's fucked up. And the little phone games you play as a grown-ass woman is fucked up. And then here's another thing you do, Michelle. You get on panel, like you were on panel with me and Flavor. The next day, you went after Flavor's father, her mother, her fucking family, and then you expect people to be fucking nice to you. Just like Jenny allows you to come on her panel. She don't have to, but she allows you to tell your fucking ridiculous stories, and then you turn around and speak shit about her. You're the fucking issue. Yeah. You're calling everybody a flip-flop, but you truly are the definition of a flip-flop.
Hey, Love
Louie. Hey, Panda Barry.
I do want to say this, and I'm sure a lot of people will disagree, and I get that. I don't agree at any time with bringing family, children, deceased, living. I don't agree with none of that shit. I don't agree with none of it on any side of the coin. I just don't. I don't agree with it. But again, I don't know why she expects people to, quote, respect her when she says the most foul, and I mean she digs deep for that foul shit she says.
Does. And half the shit don't even be true.
Like, seriously, like, and I'm not trying to point nobody out as better than the other, but she's done it to tragic. So many fucking, like, why would you do that to somebody like her? Like, why would you do it to anybody, period? But it's like you think it's so cool and like you're getting her by throwing that jab every fucking time about her mother or her son. Like, bitch, fuck you. And I'm sorry for my language, but that's just the way I feel about it.
I'm going to say this, and this is what I said in Tragic's chat, and I'll say it out loud and I'll stand it on it. Michelle, you have a son that was an addict and is dealing with addiction. You're going around saying nasty shit about other people's children. Don't be surprised when life tenfolds on your ass, okay? Don't fucking be surprised, because nobody on this motherfucking internet is going to be like, oh, we're so sorry, Michelle. We're going to like, oh, well, remember when you said this? Well, guess what? Boom. Karma's a motherfucker.
And I think it's hitting her right now. I think it's hitting her right fucking now.
That's not Amber, but it definitely is Amber. Ooh. Just to let everybody know, that is really Amber. I was like, that's not Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Yeah, that's what I mean too.
I wanted to make sure before I said I seen it, but I was like, I don't know if that's her. No, so I'm glad you said that.
Because I reached out because I was going crazy. Like, this ain't Amber, but it is.
but I think everybody on here knows where I stand with Scooter. She is the one person on this internet that can get me amped up, like, because I cannot stand a single fucking thing that she stands for in her life. Nothing. I cannot find nothing.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
One good thing.
She don't stand for shit in her life. She can't even stand on being a real fucking person. Like, you literally got to be like, come on, Michelle, just fucking tell the truth. Just say you spit on the cop, and then, oh, I didn't do it. Then all of a sudden it goes, well, I tried to. Trying is the same thing as doing.
But my mouth was too dry.
Fucking got cotton mouth.
Are you fucking serious? Like, you ignorant bitch. Sorry. See, she's the only person that makes me talk like that.
I'm not trying to be a dick, and I don't want to put nobody's bullshit out there because I don't dox. I don't do that shit. But I believe that. So Michelle's on the East Coast. I believe 100% that Veronica or Valentina or Marissa, whatever the fuck she wants to be called, is definitely on the West Coast. So I don't think they're close.
No, I don't either. I
don't think so.
I don't either. But that's what I'm saying. All it takes is one person. It doesn't matter their location, whether they're 18 hours away or 1 hour away. It takes one person to make you, a person like her, an addict, think that you are okay and that what they're doing is okay. And they hold on to that. They don't hold on to the 700 other people saying, hey, no, you need help. They hold on to that one person that continues to enable, because that gives them, in their mind, that gives them clarity. Like, okay, if she says it's okay, or if she still supports me, then I'm obviously not doing that bad. Regardless of the other 700, that's how addicts think. And I know that from personal experience, and I'm telling you, that's how
I want to say this too. That high guy, I've been in chats with you plenty of times. Michelle, show me anywhere that high guy ever said anything about you doing something to your child, because I never ever seen this man ever say that. And you're out here trying to slander his name to say, oh, he's the one that said it. No, not the fuck at all.
She'll slander any
You know
body.
who said it? Ski said it. You know who you sat next to a year after it was said? Ski. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Period. Shut the fuck. Period. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. Oh, so I'm gonna make a remix.
Country girl. My brother, God rest his soul. I dealt with that for 20 years with him, and I was the enabler. I was. But you don't understand or realize you're an enabler until somebody literally almost grabs your face and says, you are enabling this behavior, because he might tell you he needs $50 for gas, but he's not getting gas. But you want to believe that, so you give him that $50.
I agree.
I was the enabler. So Michelle, I know what that means.
Out of everybody I ever ran into in my life, and I ran into some fucked up people, because remember, I was 302 in mental wards. I ran into some fucked up people. Michelle, you're a fucked up person. And it's mind-blowing, because you will lie and lie and lie and lie. Just fucking tell the truth. Listen, a lot more people would just get off your back more if you just go, hey, I'm just going to tell the truth about this and let it go. But you can't do that. And say, well, fuck away from YouTube. I want everybody to leave me alone. And then you yell and jump off. But yet, you're the one here. None of these people come to say, hey, Michelle, come on my panel. No, your ass is in the back like, hello, let me in. Like, the people out here saying, oh, Michelle needs grades and this, that. No, fuck no. Like, you got to be fucking shitting me. Look what she does to people. Are you... No.
She'll blame anybody for any fucking thing. Like, oh, it's that high guy. Excuse me, bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know you, that high guy, but I've seen you in chats here and there. I've never seen you say anything like that.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just going to be honest. Doesn't mean I've seen you every time, but I've never seen you say anything regarding that or close to that. She just gets people confused because she's always fucked up. That's her problem. That's not a we problem. That's a her problem.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? Maybe she, listen, hey, Angel of Goodness, maybe she did get fired because she does fucked up shit when she gets fired, to where now she has to go into scamming mode. How am I going to scam somebody? So maybe this is her. I got to scam and say, now I'm in a mental hospital. But somehow we're all just, every time she's in a hospital, she contacts Ski. How fucking stupid are you? You don't contact anyone, dumbass. If you want to fake it until you, listen, if you want to fake it, you're doing it all fucked up, okay?
Yep.
No brain cells, zero, none, absolutely none. The fuck you have to reach out to anybody for? Let me see if there's any more to this video.
Well, look, I'm going to say this.
Like she pulled a scammer land.
Go ahead.
Oh, see? He even says it. I didn't even know that he could say that.
To her supporters. And she's scammer-lamming.
She's scammer-lamming. Yep.
Scammer-lamming. I'll be damned. Scammer-lamming.
Agrees, Ski. Michelle got fired and is scamming lammin'. Michelle took that picture of Jake on the sandy brown couch. That's it for now, babes. I will see you all in the next one.
Fucking I see what you can.
Sorry, the scammer-lemon got me, y'all. The scammer-lemon got me. Scammer-lemon.
She's not in a mental hospital. Yeah, she's definitely not in a mental hospital. If anything, she's sitting. I'll show you where she's at. Good.
She might be on the, look, hey, she might be on the dirty brown couch, okay? But listen.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you where he's.
Okay.
Tragic said, I know exactly where she at. She right here.
Right there.
Right here where her tuna can little drip is.
But look, I do wanna say this, because there may be an instance where she did lose her job for missing days of work, so she put herself in the hospital to try to get retroactive paperwork so she wouldn't lose her job. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised with either. If she's on the dirty brown couch, I've been calling her Blue's Clues lately because of that fucking couch. But not that the couch is brown, but you know how she operates. And she will go to the hospital and turn herself in for, I'm having a mental breakdown or whatever. She would rather do the 72 hours, 40, however many hours she's got to do to get that to take to her job, and then say, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them. So, you know, it could be one, it could be the other. I'm not going to say it is one or the other because I don't fucking know. I don't talk to her like that. Like, I don't talk to her, period. But I don't put it past her. I really don't.
I'm going to make everybody in my chat sick, and I'm sorry ahead of time. You see this little white dot right here? Ski, if you're watching this, this is her little tuna juice spilling when you talk to her in your pillow talks.
I just inhaled cigarette smoke, you bitch.
Please stop. Zoom in. It's like a little light. Tuna drip.
Oh my God! Don't do that when somebody inhales on a cigarette, you whore.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! I know I sound like Cruella de Vil right now.
Tragic got kicked out of Walmart. Well, listen, we just got put in Walmart's book because as self-checkout, first of all, you don't have no cashier. So self-checkout, you know how you walk out with your stuff and they're like, let me see your receipt. And they want to look at everything. I snapped on that man. Can I help you, son? Have fun.
Look, who said something about 90 days or whatever at Walmart? Look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all know my son Tucker worked at Walmart for
doesn't care.
2.5 years.
90 days, true.
Okay. She said herself, so I'm not like doxing any information, that she has been there 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay? Can anybody calculate 7 times 3? That's 21. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's 21. Shit, I hope it's 21. Either way, that's 21 days she's been employed by this. And this was like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, whatever. She's only been there 3 weeks, not even a month yet. So for her to sit there and say on Ski's panel, I got PTO time and I got this, and no, the fuck you don't, ma'am. My son worked for Walmart and he had to finish his probation period.
I was going to say 90 days probation. You can't even get a discount until you're off probation. You can't even get your discount.
Exactly. And he couldn't even let me use his discount because he was like, Ma, if I do that, I'll get in trouble. And I'm like, I understand, son. It's fine. It's not a problem. Like, no big deal. I was just asking. He was like, no, it's not like a family and friends discount. It's like my employee discount. I was like, okay, got it. I understand. Got it. But he had to do his 90 days. Then he got a 25-cent raise. So whatever she said about the whole...
in the book? You're in the book at Walmart?
What the fuck ever?
That guy was so serious. He was like, you own in a book. Fuck you. I pay for everything in this cart. Why are you going through my bags? I fold all my stuff. Don't play with me. Hire people that actually want to work, not making us do something.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even give us a discount. We checking out our own shit.
Like, look, do you remember when I was on your panel not long ago and I said, we went to Walmart and bought groceries. And they're sitting there going over every item, like opening our bags, checking shit off. People walking around us, going out the door with TVs, a microwave. Ain't nobody checking their shit, but you sitting here checking my lunch meat to make sure it's 1.12 pounds only. Like, come on. How you know these people with all this shit in their cart ain't walking out with shit, but you gonna check my shit? That's cool. Go ahead. Do what you do. That's fine.
Oh, hold on. I didn't know there's another one about her. Now, I didn't get to see her 5150 because I think that's the same day you jumped on Jenny's.
It was a 1310 or something, which I think is the same thing, but that was back in February when she received that.
That's how I feel. You better ring me up if I'm gonna have to bag my own stuff and then have to deal with you at the door holding me back for 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Listen, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Damn, you don't even got bags. See, no, ain't no way. I think this is the one where she was on panels.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with.
Hey, babes, welcome back. So, as many of you pointed out, Michelle used her February 5th diagnosis to cry victim on Jenny's panel today. Let's watch.
Jenny, did she send you another paper? Because that one paper that you said was dated 2/5.
Tell him, Snoops. 2/5.
I told you in February.
Yeah, the one she gave me was 2/5. That's why I was kind of
2-5, y'all. 2-5. Hey, Becca.
I don't know.
So that was
I think
over a
treatment
month
would
ago.
help. I think treatment would really help her if she would
I agree.
willingly,
Maybe some
that's the only thing she sent.
The Monday before court, I did relapse. I was really upset. Really, really upset about people coming on court.
Yeah.
And I had been talking to the chief of police about court, and I had an appointment with my psychiatrist. And I see him every 2 months. It's virtual because he's lazy, and now since it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do virtual, with all of my patients. And I have seen him since 2018. And every time I see him, it's like, oh, Michael, how are you doing today?
Listen as he mocks people.
Do you want to hurt anyone else? No. Do you want to hurt yourself? No. Do you think anyone wants to hurt you or coming after you? Yes, Dr. Dix. This doesn't go on, and I can say his name because he's fired. Do you think anyone wants to hurt you?
I want to know.
For a year and a half, every 2 months. Yes, Dr. Dix. There are people on YouTube that are coming after me. They are hitting my personal life, real life, family, friends, blah, blah, blah. I've been telling them for a year and a half, every 2 months. Every 2 months, I tell them. Fair enough. Aren't they? Yes, they are.
Absolutely erase it.
So Monday, my appointment was Monday with him, the Monday before court. And I talked to him for 5 minutes, and that's it. In my head, basically, he's just a fucking pill doctor now. That's all he is. It's the truth. I talked to him for 5 fucking minutes. That's it. Okay. Are you still using X pharmacy? Yes, I am. Okay. All right.
Because they've got so many people, I'm sure that's, they're so far behind and everything that they only take a few minutes. Yeah.
But that's against the law.
This is where she lost me, though, because she said this is her therapist. Therapists do not prescribe medication.
Therapists are way different than psychiatrists. I can tell you that for a fact.
They do not. You have to see the psychiatrist to get your medication refilled.
Yes, you
ahead,
do.
Michelle, bullshit story.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Mom, I'm going to and I think because I'll tell you what happened. So Monday I was in tears, and I'm like, I need your help. You were going to talk to me for longer than 5 minutes. You are my psychiatrist, and you are going to give me more than 5 minutes. I have not been sleeping. I have not been eating. I'm really stressed about Wednesday. You're going to talk to me. You're going to talk to me like that. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you like that.
You hear the voices that she tried to. She tries to mimic people's voices. You piece of shit.
2018. I need you to talk to me. You will talk to your therapist. No, you're going to talk to me. So about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, Chief Walden called me, the chief of police. And he's like, hey, Michelle, I want to talk to you about, court that's coming up. And I'm like, okay. He's like, why don't you come down and talk to me? I'm like, oh, hell no. I relapsed. I'm sorry. I'm drinking. Ain't no way I'm getting on the wheel. He's like, that's all right. I'll have money to pick you up. Come talk to you. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And so I go. And he's only there in like 5 minutes. I'm like, damn, this is fucking awesome service. He really wants to help me. I go down there, and I was like, okay, so you're finally going to help me. That's cool. And he's like, Michelle, I got some bad news. And I was like, what? And he's like, your doctor 1013 you, or 1015, whatever. And I'm like, what? So I got 1013 because my psychiatrist said that I was suffering from delusions or something like that, because I thought people were coming after me and people were coming to my court.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really. I'm like, what? I'm like, Chris, you know that that's true. Like, you know that. He's like, Michelle, I know, but I'm sorry. Like, your doctor's trying to talk, and I have to admit you. So, people, when I said I knew I didn't have to be at my court date, I knew I didn't have to be at my court date. I was like, Chris, I don't have my phone. I can't call anybody. Like, my dogs are locked in the house.
It really is.
I'm like, they're going to die. So the chief of police, imagine that, got in touch with someone from AA to go take care of my...
How is the dog's always going to die when you have to go to court or jail? But, whatever. But when you're out fucking doing whatever in all these different states, the dogs are perfectly fine. You're a fucking jackass.
Take care of my dogs. The AA that I don't go, that doesn't exist. So the psychiatrist at the hospital, at the Bradley Center, it took him a whopping 3 minutes to log on to YouTube and saw that Lucy, Tragic, Visa, the Morandis, New Jersey courts, all these people went back going on my court date. And guess what? He released me in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
10 minutes. Yeah. So I kind of do have a fucking lawsuit against my doctor. But guess what I did? I fired my...
The last time Michelle was 1013, she claimed her psychiatrist at the time got it all wrong and was released just 10 minutes after arriving. So why is that Michelle is now conveniently using this to her advantage? Plus, right after leaving Jenny's stream, she checked in on Skis. She didn't go up on panel, but she sure had a lot to say in chat.
I'm waiting to be admitted. Listen, I dealt with a 302, whatever it is. What happens is the cops come and get you, which I was tackled down by like 10 of them because I wasn't playing. I was on some, come on, catch me if you can, motherfucker. And listen, they set you into this room and you're in there for yourself for like an hour because they're observing your behaviors. Even though you don't know it at the time, that's what they're actually doing. They're observing your behaviors. Then somebody comes in and talk to you. Then they walk out and they go from there if you're going to stay or whatever. But they don't go 10 minutes to be like, oh, you know what, Michelle? You're absolutely right. My sponsor and 2 friends from AA. Look, she already gave them the heads up. My sponsors and 2 friends from AA are going to be checking on them. There. That's thank you, Ocean. She gave them the heads up, like, hey, just by the way, it's not gonna be me texting you. Fuck you, Michelle. You think that everybody on the internet is fucking stupid. We're far from it. We all have been in these kind of situations.
Well, here's the thing. You don't, like, when she got on Jenny's panel and she was like, I have to turn myself into the hospital tonight, like I'm about to leave. I'm sorry, ma'am. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You don't just go turn yourself in. If they think you're a danger to yourself or others, they are going to come with handcuffs and take you. You don't, unless you're voluntarily admitting yourself, you don't have a scheduled date to show up for a 5150 or a 1013 or whatever, 13, whatever the fuck it's called. They don't schedule it for you and say, oh, whenever you're comfortable, just come back in. It don't happen that way.
Don't work that
way. Come on now.
There's also Jenny. I hope you don't mind that I'm going to go because I know I always ask and she goes, go ahead, but I like to just give the heads up. I want to see on her live. I know that's when Michelle came up. I know she jumped off. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Hey, France. Yes, I'm here too, honey. Can't mistake this voice. I know. Sorry.
I don't know where. Oh, let me see. Oh, I think I did find it. No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Exactly, Top Hat. And I think you and I have had a conversation about that too. Like, you don't just pick a day and say, okay, I'll turn myself in on this day. If they think you're a danger to yourself or anyone else, they don't just give you a day or let you decide which day you're going to turn yourself in, so to speak. They take your ass there. With
absolutely.
Handcuffs, period.
They don't wait at all. You don't get no fucking wait time. I'm sorry.
That was so ignorant. I'm sorry, but that was just ignorant.
Yes, son. Can I help you? What? May Nux, can you talk for 1 minute?
Yes, I can.
All right. I'll be right back.
I can. I've never had a problem doing that. Sometimes too much. Thank you, Top Hats. You don't go in there and say, and truth on tap, I'll just be honest with you. We have a Bradley Center here in my state.
Van Life!
Hey, Ben Light. But your truth on tap, you're correct. I have a Bradley Center here where I live. And once you go in there, whether it be voluntarily or involuntarily, I do know that I think it's 12 hours at least. And then you can, if you voluntarily check in after 12 hours, you can do what you want. You can say, I'm leaving this bitch and get up out. But if you're brought in there, or if the police deem you to be a danger, they bring you in handcuffs. And for at least 72 hours, you can't do shit but do what they say. That's it. I do know that. So
I've been back here talking on fucking mute. You would not even believe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking just because I thought you were like handling shit.
Well, I was, because I told you about Zay with the dentist. He wanted his medication because his tooth hurts, and my girls are out doing their thing, and Michelle, you're sitting on your brown couch watching us. You fucking creep.
Hey, Scooter.
Oh yeah, they can. If you're like one time,
exactly.
I'm
Thank
going to tell
you.
you a nice story. Back in my DV days, my ex at the time, well, he wasn't an ex at the time, but he cut me on my arms, right? During a DV situation, cut me, called the cop. Well, I actually was screaming and neighbors called the cops. He told the cops I cut myself. They locked me up, brought me in to Friends Hospital. Anybody knows Philly, Friends Hospital is the place they take you. So I was in there for literally maybe an hour. They viewed my arms. They viewed everything. It was like, she did not make these cuts herself. It's impossible for her being right-handed to make the cuts that are so persistent and whatever. They did let me go. But so a 302 can change into a, we can let her go because it's not real. It's all dependent on your act and the way she is. I pretty much doubt they're going to be like, oh yeah, you're normal. Yeah, you're absolutely normal. Get out.
But wait a minute though, Dee, because let's remember, she has the ability. She has always said this. She's a very vindictive person, and this has come out of her own mouth. She has the ability to fool people if needed.
Oh yeah, she does know how to act.
I think that's how she has gotten through life.
I really fucking believe she does know how to act like, oh, I'm normal.
Exactly, she does. So.
I actually, and I hate to say this, but I actually rather deal with her when she's normal. She can actually have a good conversation and kind of make you laugh, but I just can't with all the
baby daddy. You know, I don't know, because you know, you and I had that one talk with her, and she seemed, as we would call it, normal. She didn't do any of this shit that she does.
One second. Then, you know what? I'm going to put my mom on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, Mother. I'm on live. Can I help you?
Get off on live. Take your brother to Walgreens.
Hell no.
He needs his medicine. He's itching.
Oh, does he got crabs?
No, he's got the psoriasis, and they gave him the medicine. So I just had 20 needles in my head for the Botox.
Got big ass head.
Nauseous. Huh?
All right, I'll call him when I'm off here. Hold on, I'm gonna call him right now.
Yeah, and just then go back on live.
Yeah, bye, Mother.
Okay.
This is the only now that y'all all witness this. It's the only time this motherfucker calls me for something.
Sober, get your ass up and take him.
Answer your
phone. He's right there next to you.
4 texts before I even picked that up. 3 calls because my phone's on mute. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Take your brother to Walgreens. My brother can walk. Literally walk.
No van life. Not that I know of. Van life. I don't know. I don't keep up with that.
I can't with this fucking family. 20 needles. Yeah, she gets Botox in her head, but I actually think she just exaggerated because I really think it's like 6 needles because she gets migraines. They put it in like the top of her forehead, the back of her neck, but my mom's a fucking hypochondriac. That is Michelle. My mom is a Michelle, but a hypochondriac, like 100%, no bullshit.
Yep. That's super. Old super. Super.
They don't call me.
I know, Van Life. I read your comment. And did you see the bush rose that I posted? Because it is a purple rose, and it's not a small climbing. It's a, like, I call them dinner roses. It's a big rose. So
I can't find the live at all where Michelle was on Jenny's. Why can't I find that at all?
I don't know. Was it Rumble or? I think it was Rumble. Are you on Rumble or YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. I thought it was on YouTube.
I think it was on Rumble. I want to say, because she told Hondo to be quiet and he or drop down, and he was like, "Fine, I'll just drop down."
Oh shit. See, because I thought it was right when Valoma was up with the whole Susan thing. I could be wrong. I could be.
No, it was.
Also, let me touch bases. I don't want to get into nobody's fight bullshit, but I'm going to say this. I saw these messages with Susan and Veloma, and the way I read them was pretty much Veloma saying, like, no, you go because I don't know what's going to happen. Pretty much that's how I read them. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, if you're going to be at it, if you're not going to be at it. So I'll say that. I seen them before this shit came to light. So it wasn't like she was holding her back from anything at all. Holding her back would be like, no, you know, you don't have to go.
Well, everybody's pretty much saying it was YouTube on Saturday.
Mama.
So I'm sorry. I said Rumble.
Thank y'all, because you know what? Thank you. Oh. Don't mind me singing. What? Why? Why is my whole chat's... There we go. I'm pretty sure she said
Van
something
Life,
here. Oh, here it is.
Since you brought that up, Van Life, I want to say something. I have seriously been thinking about, there's been this like food truck thing for sale down the road. All it needs is like some like little TLC and all that stuff. But I thought about buying it for the sake of doing YouTube videos on cooking in a small space, like with a camp stove and like a little flat top or whatever it may be. I don't know, just something that came out of my mind, because I've been wanting that food truck forever. Devious knows that's my dream. Like, I want a food truck, but I'm too old at this point to actually run a food truck.
You got
but
kids
I
to leave
do
it
want
too.
to buy it. I know, that's what I'm saying. I can't do that and that. So at this point, I just want to buy it, have it out here in the backyard somewhere, and do YouTube videos of like how you can cook in a very small space with the minimal things you can
buy it.
You can use.
Buy it. I think it would be a good investment, even for your kids' future. So I'll do a read and even prove it.
What? Because I'm sick of people saying that I'm drunk and I'm fucked up.
You were fucked up on your Rumble, literally high as a kite.
So you want me to show this? Huh? Let's see here.
I mean, unfortunately, you have to.
Wait a minute. You first, Michelle. First, you said that you just wanted Jenny to look at it. That you didn't. You said don't share it out.
Well, you don't share it, Jenny.
You see that?
Look at
Oh, okay. Don't show it. Okay.
You hear the stuttering?
Be clear about what you want Jenny to do with it.
Don't show it.
Thank you for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate it.
And Google
Maverick, stop.
The
4 months.
No, it was actually
the
on
ongoing
YouTube.
diagnosis.
You hear her stuttering? She
medical
did this to
terms
me.
Of what happened to me.
Ongoing. Okay.
Let me explain this to you. You can go to any ER because they don't know your history, and you can tell them anything. Yeah, I had a stroke. Yeah, my arm broke and it went up my ass, and they will put that on your paper. Arm and ass.
I can say I got 2 heads.
Right. I have 2 tuna cans, and they will tuna
I
can
have a
titties.
head. I have a head that since birth has been growing in my neck. You can't see it, but it's there. They're gonna put it on my fucking discharge paperwork.
Cinderella,
They really will.
I literally was thinking this when I seen a little. I didn't see all this. Hey, James Blunt, I seen a little piece of this, and I was like, damn, ATN must be getting her out of this house because she's trying to do all these moves, and it's like, we ain't falling for your shit. Not even that face stutter.
Receiving treatment for acute. Can't even read that.
That's why she probably was crying because shit's about to get
It's
broke.
chemic. Is that what that is? Say it for me.
Can you see the date on the top of
She
the
really
paper?
thinks people believe her. Look at it.
What's the date?
Hey, James.
It is. Wait a minute. 2/5/2024.
That is a hospital record. I just had to block out the doctor's names, right?
Yeah, she was
fucked
up.
Can you see that's an official medical record?
Amen.
Yeah, it's from the doctor's office.
Oh, she cleaned up her Rumble.
It's from a hospital.
Well, hospital. It's the papers you get when you check out or whatever, I guess.
Correct. Do you see what the ongoing medical
the same fucking
that's going on with me is?
Uh-huh.
It had has zero to
Okay,
do with
do you see
YouTube.
what
I
happened?
100% agree. Whatever she's
It's
crying about has
from
nothing
having
to
a
do
stroke,
with any
right?
of this.
Alcohol abuse, and
I
But
love
that's
the
what's
way
ongoing.
Jenny
But
said,
then do you see what happened to me? Like,
Jenny's not
the
stupid.
bipolar. Your diagnosis, is that what you're talking about, Michelle?
I
no,
have a
under
question.
it says
Has anybody ever heard this lady say she had bipolar? Because she screams BPD insane. I never heard her say, I'm bipolar.
I haven't. I mean, but then again, she comes up with something different every time she has a point where she is nasty and hateful and does stupid, dumb shit to people and treats them like shit. She's always got a disorder to explain why she did it.
Always.
I'm sorry, I have mental illness, but I don't think I've ever been hateful to none of y'all bitches on here. And I ain't calling y'all bitches in a bad way. You know, y'all my bitches. I ain't ever been ugly like that to none of y'all. I got mental illness too. And
bad medicine. I didn't see this, so I'm like, I'm gonna go over it and I'm just gonna tell her how big of a fool she is, because I was actually 302 or 1013 or 5150, whatever the fuck you call it in your state. And I call bullshit when I see it. And that brown couch is stanking. It's in the background like, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Sorry.
I'm staying on comments because I don't want to say that white spot.
1013.
keep reading.
I don't.
Just keep reading down the column.
Okay. Bipolar 2 disorder, alcohol abuse, PTSD,
alcohol abuse,
borderline personality. I can't even say it. Disorder. What is that? Dyslipidemia.
Hello, Marie.
History of stroke.
Hello, Marie.
Seizure disorder. Tobacco abuse. Vitamin D deficiency.
Reaches out to you. Then
I was laughing about that because I told the doctor
that's what
that
she
I
does.
don't get D, like vitamin D, like no vitamin D. But then read under that, please.
And I have to say, fuck you. I'm on survivors, and yes,
Problems
I am
ongoing. Any problem
Hell
that
yeah,
you are
color glitter,
currently
Pixie. Fuck
receiving
you.
treatment for.
Read
Acute
that, please.
ischemic stroke.
Don't tell people about
alcohol
the alcohol.
I had a mini
abuse.
stroke. I had a mini stroke.
You had a mini stroke? Is that what that is? Okay, I didn't understand what that was.
Smoking like a bandit.
That's why I'm talking like I am.
That's why she's talking like she is.
It's nobody's business on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if I said it, you were gonna say I was lying.
You are lying. And paperwork.
Oh my God.
Well,
I'm trying so hard over here, dude. I really am.
No,
I'm trying.
You were gonna say I was lying, but
I try, but it's nobody's business. Everybody's gonna say I'm lying. So why did you come and give out this paperwork? Because you want everybody to know it's your business. You fucking look at her face right there. Perfect screenshot. You cannon tuna.
Hospital records.
So my question is, what does your medical? If anything, you shouldn't be drinking with any of this. But what?
I'm not drinking.
Yeah, Uber.
My medical
I love when
records
Uber's
have
drunk.
to do with what does your medical records have to do with you driving drunk?
I'm not drunk right now. You're saying I'm drunk, and my
no, I didn't say
slurred
you were
because I'm
drunk. I
working
said,
a
what
hard
does your
job.
medical records?
And
What does your medical records have to do with you driving drunk? I didn't say you.
Whoever said that.
Michelle,
Uber.
nobody in this
That's why I
chat
love
was
Uber
even
Guru.
mentioning your
You
name.
said I was drunk
Why are
on
you-
my live stream.
No, you
the
were
other night.
fucked
It's
up
not.
with pills.
When you get tired, your
Took
stroke
a hard
symptoms.
180.
I didn't even
Michelle,
notice
Michelle,
my mic was
no
up
one-
there.
Nobody said anything about you.
You made fun of me on my live
They
the other
didn't.
night.
Hey, Angel, goodness.
They
Hey,
didn't.
girl, what
They
you
didn't say
doing?
one word about her ass.
Hey,
Not
listen,
one word.
you freeze it for a minute. This bitch, okay, says she had a stroke. I had a heart attack. I live with 2 stents. I am BPD. This bitch is loaded. She has nothing.
I fucking agree.
Yep.
See, oh, you said you had BPD. I would have never, ever seen you go around being vile for people for no fucking reason. Never. Ever.
No. The only reason when I go like that is because when they come at me, and she's called me names numerous times.
Oh, yeah, she has.
This is the only reason I come for her. If they don't come for me, I'm not vile like that, though.
You never
and
been.
She
Never.
is an
I'm not either.
embarrassment to Southern people.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you're Southern. Damn it. I tried to equal out a panel the other night because it was so Northern, I felt. But I'm just going to say, for anybody in the chat that doesn't know, when Jenny said the word edema from alcohol abuse, that is swelling. That is fluid on her body. That's fluid on her body from drinking. From drinking.
It's the fupa.
Oh,
that fupa is all that fluid from drinking.
That's what edema is. You get it when you're pregnant too. That's how I know.
I didn't know.
But you can also get it from alcohol abuse. Chronic alcohol abuse will cause edema in your extremities, like your feet, your ankles, your wrists, your hands, all that kind of stuff. So, just wanted to say that. Sorry. Now I'll mute again so I can be quiet.
I notice every time somebody says they have something, she comes up with it.
Hey, Jane.
Hey.
Hey. I was scared for a second, like, don't pour mommy.
No. No way. I don't think I'm not sure even how to do that.
Is that James? I can't see because the comment up there. And hey, Coral 916.
It's me,
okay, there we go.
Maxie.
It's her.
Oh, hey, James. How are you, love?
I had to get in this. I had to come up and get in with you guys.
Jump on in.
You're speaking what's in my head, ladies. You know it. You know it.
I'm melting. My face is melting.
Why don't you take a link?
The thing is,
yeah.
All of y'all and Devious can tell you this. The shit that I say on here is the same shit that I said to her on a phone call, in the same tone, same words, same everything. Am I wrong or right?
We know that.
Absolutely
we know
right.
that. I wanted to come up and definitely tell you two both that we so know all of this because I was talking about Tragic laid down some older videos and stuff, and I went back and re-boiled my blood, and you guys are saying what I want you to say. Thank you. The bitch took a link so she could get up and scream to leave her alone. Stop it.
Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
Who does that?
Yep.
Leave me alone.
If I
You're on the team here.
Look, if I put myself in a position for people to come after me, do you think I'm going to make a live and say, stop doing this, stop going after me? Okay,
it's
Leticia
relentless.
Collins.
It is. It's
Shut
relentless.
the fuck up, ma'am.
It is.
Oh, Leticia Collins is out of jail.
Shut up.
Yes.
No way.
She is out of jail, ma'am.
You know
she
who else
is
is
not
out
allowed,
of jail?
She is not allowed on any internet whatsoever at this point in time. And her mother, Gail, has been deleting all her videos.
It's not going to work.
I got to tell you this while it's on my mind. Remember the poor bride that was hit by the drunk driver? I can't remember her name at the very moment, but she's got her jail talks are online. She was released. Like, remember the golf cart? Remember the bride that was in the golf cart?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I do. She was
the young lady.
Wasn't she love after lockup? She was love after lockup or something.
I don't know. I just know that this chick, and I can't think of her name at the moment. I have a brain fart, but she was in jail, and of course it was, why did this happen to me? And all that. Well, she's out now. And I died. I'm like, wait a minute. She's walking. Yeah, they picked her up. There's another channel that showed it, but I just wanted to say that. It's awful.
Bad medicine. Yeah, she's been out. She's been out for like 3.5, 4 months now. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been out for a while.
Yeah, they kept. They were able to.
Leticia.
They paid $150K bond. $150K.
Baby boy.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for that lady's family.
That's what I was saying on Flavor's panel. Drunk drivers that hit and take somebody's life, they get a fucking slap on the wrist. That's it. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting.
A drunk driver hit me with a switch tag, no insurance, revoked ID. She's living her life.
Exactly.
Here I am with a fucking, I don't know how big this scar is across my throat. But Devious, you've seen it.
Yep.
It goes from I had to have a tracheotomy, so I have that scar, and then right next to that starts my scar, and it goes behind my ear. That's how big my scar is. and I can't use my right hand or my right side the correct way anymore. But she's out there living life.
Ain't it crazy?
And her license was revoked
Exactly.
at the time she hit me.
Yeah, I know. And see, that blows my mind because you know, they're driving around with no license, which that license is kind of what keeps them connected to the court system, you know, and that's how they slip and slide around for the rest of their life. I have an ex that did that, and it was just unbelievable.
It is, and they just don't. The lady that hit me literally had so much. I looked up her background. I'm like, oh my God. And she got a slap on her hand. Here, pay some court fines and go ahead.
It's infuriating. It is. It's horrible. And you know that if that, God forbid, should happen to you know who, Michelle, she's just going to dance away. She's going to say something fucking stupid, probably go online and live stream it.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Yep. I don't know. But yeah, I went back, you know, I thought, well, let me go back and see since a couple of those, you know, older videos from Tragics came up in my algorithm, and I hit them a couple of times because I was like, I don't know if I want to do this to myself. But because I remember from day one when she was on giving money away, throwing money at the guy that did the fake Fantasy Island thing. And it from that very first chat
Dolly. Yes, I remember that. I remember that now. I'm glad you brought that up. Now I mean,
like in the chat, wanting attention so desperately. And this is a year or so ago. So this woman, her addiction is attention.
I'm going to show you what this lady got charged with, and she's actually 100% walking free in this life. She got assault. This is a drunk driver that hit me. Simple assault, purposely causing, because she knew that she couldn't do it. Parking, failed to give CDS to police. Alcohol beverage, driving after driver's license, registration, all that was revoked. Simple assault, endangering, abuse, neglect, sexual acts to a child. This was a case before mine down here, these two. And careless driving. Already. She hurt somebody already, like, for careless driving.
Wow. So those of us...
and that's what pisses me off. And I think, honestly, I'll try to be as honest as I can. Maybe that does have a little bias with me, that Michelle is that way because of what happened to me. But I strongly dislike that woman before
you extended yourself to her. You and Devious both reached out to her as she reached out to you and offered this pathetic piece of shit to come to her house, to help her pick up, to help and do and she turned it around in less than 24 hours and fucking shit right in your face.
Oh, she sure did.
It was less than an hour. Devious, what was the one thing on the three-way call that I said to her?
Don't tell nobody.
Don't say it.
That's it. That's all.
Less than 30 minutes. I used to say an hour, but now I know it was less than 30 minutes later. She was on a panel telling everybody.
And
then went on to say she's probably going to dig through my shit and steal, or she might want to just come here to get my information. Like, that kind of shit never crosses my mind, you dummy.
No, and I knew, up until then, Nux, I knew nothing about you like that. And that brought out some stuff that I'm sure you didn't feel like, well, it's your opportunity to share it when you felt like sharing, not when she, that's the thing, is she throws people out there. And I know there was one other channel that tried to take her on at one time, and I hate it that I can't remember the channel. But she was smart enough to know not to fuck with this guy, and she backed off the channel. But other than that, she just walks away. There's no wonder she takes Xanax like crazy, because nobody could sleep doing people like that.
Fuck no.
I couldn't. I know.
Look what she did to her son.
Right.
Oh, she put her son's business out there. Come on now.
I have 2 grown-ass men myself. And honest to God, that was what got me from the beginning with Penelope. I was like, whoa, whoa. And it just drew me to her in a way that I don't really understand myself. But I think it's just the absolute audacity. Just your son, and then you turn around and try to collect money to go see him, and people are giving you money. Like what?
After now, keep in mind, James, keep in mind, this is after she said she hopes he chokes on his, you know what.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay?
Called
Keep
the
that in
wrong
mind now,
one.
because I don't forget shit. I
I
don't
don't
forget shit.
either. I don't either. I don't forget. I don't forget any of that shit. And every time she mentions what, and you can see, look, that divorce. There's no doubt in my mind that he has broke her heart. He has broke her in two. Because no woman, no person, no human would fall the way she has unless they've been, you know. But get yourself some big girl panties, bitch. Pull them up and get on the keep the trucking. Keep going on.
Yep.
Leave his name. I mean, honest to God, she tortured her own damn self by doing this, and she's too stupid to understand that. You know, it's just, and I don't know where she is right now, but I guarantee you she's got a broken phone, or she does not have access, or something like that.
She's on her brown couch. I guarantee it.
I think so too, Devious. I think so too. You know, and I hope.
All right, Bad Medicine. Thank you for being here, honey.
Bye, Bad Medicine.
She definitely is. The whole texting. Nobody's going to take her phone or take Ski's number out of everybody to text him, who lives in a whole different state. Like, how's he emergency contact? Emergency means they got to be there if they're called.
Well, Devious, you've been around for a while, and you know these streets, and you know what can happen. You know, there are groups, and I won't mention one of them, and there are areas of people that are delusional and do things that you would not believe. And if you've been around long enough, you'll know this. So you know better. You know, don't dish it out, bitch, if you cannot take it.
At all.
Don't. Let's preach that, ladies. Let's get on the fucking pulpit and preach
That's right.
That's what I live by.
That's right there.
You know, do not dish it out if you cannot take what's coming back. That's what's been her problem. She cannot. She wants to get.
If I ever do a live on my channel and I'm literally throwing shit at somebody, do you not think I already know before I do that live to expect shit to come back to me?
You better get your shit ready and lock it down, because the storms are coming.
Come on now. This is YouTube. That's the way shit works.
That's the way she's lived her life.
It is what it is.
And you were right about her mother. That's the way she's lived her life.
Absolutely.
Fuck you, and stop talking about your mother, for one thing. You know, she took your children. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know.
And then don't let you see them. Number two, that tells me she's a wonderful woman. Because one, she's taking care of your kids, and two, she don't want you around them. That tells me all I need to know.
I pray that her son, her oldest son, I pray right now in the name of Jesus that he gets so far away from her. Oh my God. And I think that, from what I can tell, I think that he wants to do that, you know. But even to this latest shit about being a grandmother, stop it, you big mouth bitch.
Oh my God, the thing she said about that girl was like so disturbing. You don't even know her.
She doesn't think ahead at all. She doesn't think about any. She doesn't think about any repercussions or anything. She never considers, well, let me think for a minute before I do this. Let me think what will happen. What will the consequences? Because she's never had to face it, I guess, except for the mere fact that they took away your children. Devious, Nux, they took her children. Think about that.
If they take away something that you give no shits about, it's not going to affect you.
Well, that's my whole thing. That's my whole argument. Because you, me, Nux, and everybody else that's a real mother will lay down in the ground and beg, would do anything.
Oh, absolutely.
To do anything.
Absolutely.
You know, one thing that comes to mind when she says shit like that, if only had a brain.
Oh, yeah. The fact that I had to tell her on a panel to take down a video of your son, even though he's seen it, it's called respect.
And what was her reply to? Oh, thank you. Well, bitch, really?
Like, you didn't think about that?
Wow.
Hey, Fix a Day. I just can't. When she said thank you, I was just in shock. Like, you didn't think about the respect line?
No. No.
If it's anything decent, don't expect her to not be surprised about thinking of it. I mean, hey, how is everybody? Sorry
Snoopy.
about that.
Hey, Snoops.
Hello. How are ya?
Snoobies.
Hello, my love.
How you doing, my lover?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I want everybody to know.
Make us all awkward for a second.
Everybody's looking for the Clorox.
I gotta admit something real quick. I did a live. At this point in time, y'all, please forgive me. My mind is all over the place. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, when I was showing y'all how to put two plants together. I do have to tell you the truth. I actually messed up and the wire went through the lily bulb, so I had to redo the whole thing. But I did, and it is now planted. So I want anybody that was in that live that saw that, because y'all know I can't tell a lie. I can't hold shit. The wire went through it, and so I had to redo the whole thing. But it is now planted, and we'll see what happens.
That's what you get
Just
for
wanted to
making
say that.
inbred plants. It's like, I'm joking.
They're not inbred. They're hybrid. They are hybrid.
Inbred hybrid.
He said inbred.
I don't know what's going to pop out. It's a bearded iris with an already hybrid lily.
Oh, shit.
Together.
I love it.
Oh, that's cool.
We shall see.
So I don't know what's going to come out, and I'm excited to see.
I kind of am too.
I can't wait to find out.
Well,
Yeah,
then,
Kimmy,
like, I did a whole live yesterday or the day before. I can't remember on that. But I think you commented on it. You said, I see honey, and I know it works because Nooks told me it does, and my baby's growing. So, yes, honey works. But yeah, I had to redo it. I can't lie to everybody. The wire went through, and I had to pull it off and snip another lily bulb and redo it. But it's done, and it's in the dirt now.
Okay, if it turns out nice, you need to send me one.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like.
That's what I want to do, is like, because lilies and irises are tuberous or rhizome plants, so they spread everywhere.
Right.
So when this thing roots itself and grows whatever it's going to grow, then it'll start growing this long tuberous root, and they start popping up everywhere, which is what I want. And then I can cut pieces of the tuber off and send it to whoever wants one. That's what's so fun about it.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't excite a lot of people, but it excites me. Like,
I love the dog snoring. That just, I don't know why. I love it.
Well, she's right here snoring.
I love it.
She's right here snoring right now. She never leaves my side.
Yeah, if it's not your dog, it's my dog. So they just kind of snore intermittently, I think. Although,
Shout out
no,
to
my
Prison
son
Mike.
came in, so he's
Hey,
awake.
Lisa C.
So, I just really quickly want to tell you guys a story. I don't usually talk too much about my private life, my personal life. You guys know that. There are certain things I'll tell and other things that I won't say and talk about and so forth. But I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Excuse me.
Hey, Granny.
This is why Michelle will never, ever get any grace from me whatsoever, ever. And this is exactly why I started following her and, why I started my channel doing videos about her and so forth. So 19 years ago, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, I have to clear my throat and I can't reach them. I'm sorry.
That's why I keep her
Sorry about that, guys.
right next to me all the time.
Get that shit out. Get it out. Get it out. I'm gonna hit her on the back.
Better
Get it
out
out.
than
Get
in.
it out. Come on. Get it out.
19 years ago, my oldest son had just turned 21, and he was invited to a party at a friend's house. It was, it wasn't a huge bash or anything like that. It was just a bunch of friends who got together at this friend's house, and they were drinking and so forth and everything. Well, there was this guy there who my son had never met before. And I took him to the party and dropped him off. And then I told him, I said, when you're ready to come home, give me a call. And he said, well, one of my friends will probably give me a ride home. I should be fine. I said, well, let me know. And the reason I took him and dropped him off and he was going to get a ride home was because he was going to be drinking. And he, even at that age, he knew you don't drink and drive. So there was no temptation whatsoever. He didn't even have his car. A car. So I took him and dropped him off. And when he was ready to leave, 3 of his friends were also ready to leave. None of them had a ride because they had all been dropped off because they all knew they were going to be drinking. And so there was this guy there that my son had never met. He was somebody that somebody knew. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Well, he was told he offered to take all 4 of them home. And so they all were asking him, will we all fit in your car? Yeah, you'll fit just fine. It's a small car, but, the 5 of us will fit okay. Okay. Have you been drinking? No, I haven't had anything to drink. I'm the designated driver. Okay. So, are you sure? They asked a couple of the guys, that they know and so forth. They did everything right. Got in the car and they were coming down the highway and he said, I wonder how fast my car will really go. And they were like, no, we're not going to do that. And he started speeding up. And now this is kind of a rural area. And so it's a straight stretch. And he said, well, I just want to find out how fast my car will go. Well, he's speeding up. They're all yelling at him to slow down. He forgot that there is a raised railroad area crossing right there. And then it splits up. Oh, you go up over the railroad crossing and then the road splits and it goes east and west. And he needed to go, he had to go to the left to head that direction. And he overcorrected. He hit that going 115 miles an hour. He hit that rise going up onto the railroad tracks at 115 miles an hour. The car flopped down on the other side. He tried to correct it. It had actually landed on the front end and then flopped down, and he tried to correct it. Ended up with the car going off the road as it tumbled from the second bounce, and it flipped once and rolled and then flipped again because it was a downward descent. It was a descending incline. Flipped again and landed on the roof of the car. My son was in the back seat and he was on the passenger side. There was a guy sitting in the middle in the back seat. There was a guy sitting on the driver's side in the back seat. Of course, the driver, and there was a guy sitting in the passenger side in the front seat.
That is scary.
The guy had not had but 4 drinks, they found out. And they were all tequila shots. Doubles.
Wow.
So you know, and he lied and said no, he hadn't had anything to drink. Nobody had seen him drinking. Why? Because he was drinking it out of a solo cup instead of out of the tumblers that they were giving everybody with the mixed drinks and stuff. So, yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
That does be good.
So,
then,
I'll tell you what happened as a result of that, though. My son got out of the car, got his two buddies out of the back seat of the car. His door was the only one that would open out of all of the doors in the car. He got out, got his two friends out of the back seat. They got the guy in the passenger seat, worked around and got him out of the car. They all walked away. Somebody stopped and they couldn't any of them find their cell phones. The guy who stopped got out his cell phone and called 911. 911 got there and they were getting the driver out of the car. Now, nobody was hurt. I mean, they had a few scratches on them and so forth, but I mean, basically nobody was hurt.
That's a blessing.
Except the driver. When they got the driver out, he had broken left femur. He broken his right arm in 3 places, and he broke his back down just above waist level. I think that's the lumbar region, if I remember correctly. He spent 8 months in the hospital, between the hospital and rehab. And then, after that, he spent 6.5 years in prison because he knew that he had been drinking. He had endangered them by letting them get into the car, knowing he had been drinking and lying to them and saying he had not been. And he was the only one who was not wearing a seatbelt.
Wow.
Not to
Unfortunately, he kind of deserves jail time.
Yeah,
I agree.
In my opinion, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, he deserved everything he got.
Absolutely. I was going to say that.
As far as I'm concerned, that is a story that I don't often tell, because as a mother, I hate to think of what almost happened and could have happened. You know?
How bad, like it could have been so much worse.
That's why I hate Michelle. That's why I personally, literally hate her. Is because every time she sets foot in that car, a mother may not be able to bring her child home from the hospital.
Because
she may be going to visit him in the morgue.
Pink trivia really triggered her. That trivia really
that was so funny.
And that's, you know what?
And it's so wonderful.
That is so stupid. It's stupid though. Tragic is having a good time. She's not going real live. She's not doing this bullshit.
This is stuff that came right
She's
out of her
having
mouth.
a good time.
Exactly.
Everybody
it's her own words, her own actions. That's it.
We were having so much fun, and it chapped her ass.
Yeah, that's because I
have a very funny story that I need to tell you. Because I mean, I need to
kind of scared. The last funny story.
Spit it out.
Seriously. I just need the laughs today, especially.
Thank you, Cal.
But and James, I that story really touches me deeply, and I'm just glad that your son made it. Because a lot of times they don't, and so I'm very, very, very glad for that. Because that's not the norm. So he had somebody looking over him.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
And I hate to bring this story up right now, and I hope you guys understand. But if I don't, DBS knows if I don't say something while I'm thinking it, what's going to happen, D?
Same thing I do. Forget what I was saying.
Yep, and I'll never say it. I'll never say it, and I'll never remember it.
Well, you're not special. You're not special.
I've got to tell this because
yes, you are.
It's Devious's fault, number one. It's Maverick's fault, number two.
Oh, me and Maverick get to blame.
Yes, that's the double duo right there.
And number three, I just can't even. That's it. Okay.
Blame Devious and Maverick. I get it.
I want.
All right. Well, listen to the story, and then you'll understand why you and Maverick are the reason and the culprits in the situation.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
We're ready.
Okay. So everybody knows I had a greenhouse on my porch.
Hold on, I gotta buckle my seatbelt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, buckle your fucking seatbelt real quick.
Buckle
Literally, buckle, like double buckle, whatever you do, put the little furry thing on over your chest, whatever. Put the roller coaster one on, whatever. So I've had this greenhouse on my porch now for months and months. Every time I'm like on a live or on a live stream, like Divious's panel, whatever, the dogs get to messing around on the porch and they'll hit the greenhouse, and I'm like, get down here, because they knock it. Well, today Maverick finally knocked it all the way over. He just broke it to pieces. My greenhouse is gone. Okay?
So how am I blamed? I'm not Maverick. I didn't make him do it.
No, hold the fuck on, because you ain't heard the whole story. Now, I did a live about, I don't know, a week and a half ago that I deleted because Sophie and Maverick had gotten into an altercation about that fucking moose knuckle. And I deleted it because I didn't want people to think, oh my gosh, her dogs fight like that all the time. And I'm just being honest with y'all. That's why I deleted it. Because I didn't want people to think that. Okay? So I took the said moose knuckle away from them. And I put it.
Never mind.
I had put it in top of the greenhouse. Okay, set it on the top shelf up there to get it away from them, so they didn't know it was there, whatever. Well, that same live, if you recall, for Cindy Lou Who, I showed the toy Devious sent me. Right? You remember that, D?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the same live. So, I had, inadvertently, whatever you want to call it, set that on the top shelf of the greenhouse as well.
Okay.
Because I don't use it.
This is going somewhere. Go ahead. This is going somewhere.
Okay. So, Maverick this morning goes out for his early morning, whatever the hell he does, tear shit up mode. And I hear my greenhouse hit the ground. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Not thinking about the moose knuckle or the whatever you call it, bedazzle, whatever. I'll tell you what was told to me in just a second. So once that happened, they ran to the window and he said, "Oh, Mom, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Maverick knocked over your greenhouse. That's what that sound was." And I was like, okay, buddy, I'll get up in just a minute and go fix it all. Thank goodness all my plants are out of the greenhouse and they're sitting on my porch and hanging up and all that shit, whatever. So I just lost a lot of dirt because I had pots of dirt in there. Again, I hear Sophie and Maverick out here, and you can tell when they're playing with each other versus like they're like fighting over something. So I come out here and it's that moose knuckle. Okay. So I take that and I throw it over the fence as far as I could. Went back inside, sat down. B comes in about an hour later and he says, "Mom." I said, "Yes, son." He said, "Can I have that diamond encrusted princess?" And I said, "What?" He said the diamond encrusted princess. Can I have that? I said, absolutely not. You can't.
Why do you call it princess?
I said, wait a minute. Excuse me. I mean, I didn't know what to say. And he said, I was trying to pick your greenhouse up. And it was in there. And it's like got like stones on it.
Oh, Lord.
You know what he said? He said, it looks like a 50 cal round.
Oh, God. Not good.
And I said, no, you cannot have the diamond encrusted 50 cal round. Get that. Just do not go back outside again until I clean that up.
How dare you?
Do you understand? And he was like, yes, ma'am. He didn't understand why I was so like vehemently saying, don't go back out there again.
Was he walking it around with it? Because that's awesome.
I know. I forgot that I had done that live and then slid it on the top shelf of the greenhouse after I showed it and all that.
Oh,
I forgot it was sitting in there.
We know whose
well, when
fault
Maverick
it really
knocked the greenhouse over, everything came out.
Whose fault
and
was it?
And of course, B's plundering. It's Devious and Maverick's fault.
I don't think that.
I'm gonna be Michelle for a minute. I'm gonna be Michelle for a minute. It's Devious and Maverick's fault, not mine. I should be able to leave things where I want to leave them.
You're
no, you don't. Shouldn't have sent it, and Maverick shouldn't have knocked it over.
Objection.
I'm gonna be Michelle. I'm gonna be Michelle. Not my fault. It's not my fault. I should be able to do what I want when I want. I should not have to worry about a dog knocking over a greenhouse and my 10-year-old finding that box because I left it there. That's not my fault.
Quick question.
That was my greenhouse.
Who puts a vibrator in a greenhouse? Just ask it for a friend.
I did, because after I showed it on live, I stuck it on the top shelf.
Do you think it was going to grow?
He thought it was a diamond, literally a diamond encrusted 50 cal bullet.
Damn.
No, Tater, that ain't precious. The fuck are you talking about, Tater? You know I love you. But what are you talking about that's precious?
Your responsibility as a pet owner.
Right. Were you trying to put Miracle Grow on it to see if it would grow? Because I feel like that's what you were trying to do.
No, I was just trying to put it up to finish that video. And
have we heard all the evidence?
I'm not being ugly, but I don't use it, so I forgot that it was in there. Okay.
She was trying to make it grow. She's lying. It was too small for her liking.
And he literally came in and asked if he could have the diamond encrusted. He named the name, the diamond encrusted or princess.
Why can't
and I said, no. And he said, Ma, please let me have that. And I was like, B, no. And he was like, well, Ma, it's like a diamond encrusted 50 cal bullet. I was like, no, it's not.
It kind of is, though, if you think about it.
No, it ain't.
It kind of is.
A 50 cal bullet's a little bit smaller, a lot
we
smaller
need to gather
than
this evidence. This evidence must be gathered.
Right. Blame it on me because you decided to put some Miracle Grow on it and try to make it grow outside.
I'm being Michelle right now.
Devious,
I'm being Michelle.
Your testimony. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm being Michelle too. You did it because you were trying to make it grow.
Exactly.
No, you did it because you sent it, and then Maverick partnered up with you, and he knocked the shit over on the ground, and the shit went all in my front yard. I had a fucking dildo in my front yard.
She lied. It was too small. She was like, I need this bigger, like maybe like 6 more inches. So let me throw it in my greenhouse.
No, I had to hide it. It's still.
Still what, in the greenhouse? Trying to grow? Yeah, hold on. Where's it still at?
Prove it.
Hold on. Right here.
Why is it still outside? Why do you have a vibrator outside is my question.
Because I'm hunting it. See, I said when it rains, it gets wet. Look, listen.
Yeah, it does.
Listen, Linda.
It does get wet. It does.
Listen. When it rains, my porch gets wet. So I use Maverick's puppy pads. and I put them on the soaking up side
in your favor. This is not working in
so
your
I
favor.
can sit my fat ass on the porch.
Not working in your favor.
Look, I'm showing you. Look, I have
you need that
this
pad when you're done using that. We understand.
See that? Look, that's where it stays right now. It's right there where nobody can. It's like, and then look, this right here sits on top of it.
See, trying to make it grow. Bust it. You just proved your case.
No, I'm not trying to make it grow. That's the only place I have to put it right now. Because what am I going to look like walking in the house with it?
Bullshit.
When B already seen it, and he's like, it's a diamond encrusted 50 cal. I'm like, no, it ain't a 50 cal. Oh, God dang it.
Wants it to grow. Oh, sorry.
Like, that's a true story, and I'm not bullshitting. I will show y'all, actually, my greenhouse. Oh, can y'all see
she goes
it?
in there.
All broken down. Look. Broke to hell and back. Look at it.
Oh yes, Black.
And look whose fat head is right here. Look whose fat head.
Look, she got a private view of the greenhouse. Look, go ahead, go in there.
Y'all see all them poles that got broken?
I love him.
And it's not on my porch anymore. These are all the shelves right here. These are all the shelves that broke off when it got tipped over.
Bitch. Yep, she'd be in that greenhouse, shut the door, and then she puts a little puppy pad over there when it gets raining in parentheses.
Do you see how tall it is now? Like, come on now. And it's got shelves on every, stop it, Mav. Like, he loves to tear my shit up. Maverick.
He is so beautiful.
Mav.
He busted out her safe house. That's her safe house, y'all.
Oh, I love him.
Get her, man.
He's BAD. I won't say that out loud to him because, in my belief, you never say that to an animal or a child. You never say the word BAD.
Well, you're
That's
BAD.
just what I
you're
believe
acting BAD in that greenhouse. Oh yeah, make it rain, make it rain.
Yeah, it's a whole 2'7" right now. So yeah, I'm gonna squeeze in there for that diamond encrusted 50 cal. That's what I'm going to call it from now on, because that's what B said it was, a diamond-encrusted 50 cal bullet.
Good. Did your husband get to see that when he came in?
Yeah, he was like, why don't you ever use it? I said, because I don't like you.
That's why I got it, because you don't like him. Jeez.
Well, and I didn't want to say to him, for me to actually use it for something else.
Look at Michelle's face on the screen the whole time we're talking. She's like, vibrator where?
She has the best, still screen faces I've ever seen.
She does. I said, nobody ever, no matter where you pause, it just turns out amazing.
What do you think about the head rolling on the couch the other night? That shit was scary.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's some demonic shit.
Really? That's some exorcist type shit.
It really is.
Because it kept rolling around. The hair.
Scary.
Ugh. If she keep her hands out of her hair.
Ew, her hair's so greasy. Then she picks her nose. Nux, what happened? You went into the greenhouse and lost a little bit of signal. Was it raining?
No. Somebody tried to call me. And here's the thing. If you're not named in my phone, don't call me because I'm not answering. That's it.
I do the same thing, too. I won't answer. No crazy.
Now, if you tell me beforehand, this is my number, I will save it. So it has a name to it. But if your name is not saved in my phone and you call me from some damn weird-ass number, I'm not answering you.
Right.
And no, I don't have bill collectors chasing me because I don't owe no bills.
Right. That's
I don't want whatever it is you're trying to sell. Just saying.
That's why we got voicemail.
Especially not diamond encrusted 50 caliber bullets.
Hey, they're the best kind of bullets.
Well, we have a lot of 50 cal bullets because Brad. So we also have it's a tank round that goes in an actual tank.
My dad has them too.
I'm one of those too.
My dad has a bunch of them all around. I used to find them and like hide them. Like, oh, my dad's gonna get in trouble because I was young, and I'm like, my dad got bullets, and I would hide them around. Then he just find them randomly.
Oh,
like,
I keep cases and cases and cases and cases, just because you never know. Like, and we can go to Gulf States, which is like a military and police place where you can go and get cases of ammunition and like gear to wear and stuff like that. And we just go when we have a little extra money and we just keep stocking. I mean, that's just what we do.
I don't blame you.
I'm a weirdo.
Not really.
Not weird.
I might try to use this diamond, as my 10-year-old said, diamond encrusted. So I know his ass right out here.
Wait till he's older and realize what the hell he did.
Oh, he knows. D, trust me, he knows.
I know. That's what I said. Kids ain't dumb. Kids got the internet, y'all. I don't care what anybody says. Kids got the internet.
Look, let me no, it's not
no,
that.
You're good. Don't ever say sorry, ever. And hey, I'm here for it. And your story, that's what I mean. A lot of people, like, not a lot of people, but when people share their story, it makes others realize, like, why this woman's so hated. Why
Nothing
do we
to be
dislike
sorry
her?
about. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
We
Not at
appreciate you
all.
sharing.
Yes. But no. Okay, so it just says Diamond Princess. Okay? But you can see now that the plastic is broken where it wasn't. And then I'm going to show y'all the picture on the back real quick because I don't want to get this removed. But that's the picture on the back. Okay? So for him to come in.
Oh, okay.
If you read every word, which he obviously did, it says diamond encrusted.
Oh.
So he read the whole box before he actually came in. He knew exactly what the fuck, kind of. You know what I mean? Because he don't understand it like all the way because he'll be 11 next month.
I'm trying to figure out what he would do with it.
He knew it was something like he shouldn't, be asking about. That's why he was smiling the whole time.
He want to know what the hell what are you gonna do with it?
He's like, can I have that? Mama, can I have that? And I'm like, shut up. No.
Don't worry.
Don't go back out there again.
Aunt Devious got you.
Yeah, oh my God, are you freaking serious? If I did that, like, Auntie Devious got this for you. He'd be like, tell her I said thank you. He'll be running around the neighborhood.
I know,
like,
not
playing
even knowing.
with it, like it's a damn.
Oh my gosh! You'll be the talk
And
of the
he's
whole
gonna be
town.
like, and I can get you here. Yeah. I stabbed you there because they play them games. Do you know that? Ham, Randall, and Matt play those games.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be out there with it on full vibrate, like, I got you. And then I'd have to answer a lot of fucking parents.
That's a good idea. I might send him. I have this real slingshot, and I think he
Blacks,
would really enjoy it.
Blacks, please don't. Just don't. Because he is my very feral child. And he will use that said slingshot to bust my windows out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he would. Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll aim to the neighbor's side, like, burr.
No, because then I'm going to have to pay for their shit, too. You already know,
He started.
He already.
I
mean, I already had to pay for a fucking ceiling fan.
Yeah,
I completely understand now as to why you named your channel what you did. It's just all
Like
coming together. It makes me laugh.
I wish she would. Because I would do a special live and I would turn the camera on and I would set it on fire in front of all y'all.
No, because I will make sure that, because them boys love mail, I will make sure I reach out to the boys and say, hey, you got a package today. Be right in front, and they will not allow you to light shit on fire.
I'm their mother. I'll snatch that shit real quick and be like, give it to me.
Nope.
You know, they asked me yesterday after I opened my nice stuff, and had a nice, like, good warm feeling. Do you know them fuckers asked me? What did she send us?
Oh, no,
I was
do
like,
have
this package was for me. You got the fucking cards, okay?
No, I got
you got
for
the
both
cards.
of them.
Nice.
Like, daggone, man.
I got something for both of them, and I think they'll really like it because they're two different ones, but they got it. They'll see it when they get it. They're gonna love it.
I'm opening everything before I'm gonna sit in the car, open the package, see what's in it before I take it inside. Period.
Listen, I'll get a hold of them and tell them stand by the mailbox.
Oh gosh.
Don't do that because you know Matt will.
I know.
Literally.
That's what I said. I will.
From the time he wakes up until I say you have to come in, he will stand there.
Yep. So don't play with me, Knox. Don't play with me, or I'm sitting down. Do not play.
Thing is, I think you have the upper hand here.
I definitely do. She knows it.
I'll block her. I will block her.
Oh no!
You cannot block a package.
Oh, no.
You can't block a package. And I have somebody else's number to get a hold of. I got 2 other people's numbers to get a hold of in that household. So stop it.
I'll block you from their shit too.
Oh
can't.
hell! What will you do? Don't block me.
Nope.
I will write it down right now. Checklist number 1: block D from Matt Andy's game systems and everything. Block, 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 block.
You can block, but I have 6 other phones laying around this house. I got 6 other
12
game
devices in the drawer.
Right, exactly.
You're such a bitch.
She ready. She ready.
And I'll use Alabama number. I'll pull up fucking Michelle on your ass quick.
Don't make me bring it out, Pipsqueak. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a pipsqueak.
G, I have a not a question, but a request, maybe, I guess.
Okay.
And no, I'm not trying to bring everything down because now I'm in a much higher, better place. Not higher
You're
as in I
hilarious,
get high.
Nux. You're so
I don't do any kind of.
Be quiet. Don't say nothing. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to show you right now that me and Nux haven't talked, but I'm going to do her request without her even asking me, okay? And I swear, we haven't talked. We haven't said nothing.
No, I was about to tell you, but you won't let me finish.
Shut up. Nux's family is going through some. I dropped a link. If y'all would like to help for her grandson, that would be absolutely amazing. Well, I don't care. This is what I wanted to do anyway. Her grandson is having health issues, and Mom and Dad they had to leave today. I don't want to put out their whole story, but they're not with the baby. So the baby still has to stay at the hospital.
What I wanted to ask is if you will share one of the pictures of my beautiful baby.
I knew it was about the baby. See, I knew it, but I just didn't know what.
Yeah. But no, it's not about. I think y'all know. Devious and I both. Neither one of us are ever about money or asking for nothing like that. Nothing.
Do you care what picture? Because there's one I really absolutely love, and I want to share it.
Please, whichever one you fit, whichever one you want to share.
This one, since you're in a good mood, I'm going to share this one because it makes me smile.
Well, I'm only in a good mood because of everybody in your chat and you and all that. So y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. Because it's keeping me busy and it's keeping me like in a good mindset. So
look at him. That's my favorite picture ever.
Oh,
look how cute! Like,
yes,
this is my favorite picture, not because I don't care. I said I gotta share this one.
That's stunning. Oh,
look at them eyes. He's looking up like.
Oh, his eyes are beautiful. Wow.
Yes.
He's so beautiful.
He's a beautiful baby.
I don't have the grandchildren yet.
Now, if you want, because I don't want to share your son-in-law but I'm gonna crop this out.
Okay. That's my grandbaby.
No.
It's my beautiful
Nux
grandbaby.
does not ask for anything, but I dropped that link because that's for her son and his family, so they go back and forth to the hospital. They're just going through a whole lot.
It's
The
called Meal
hospital
Train.
thing. Everything is
That's what
difficult.
it is.
It is. Like hospitals, man, when my kids were at the hospital, I had to pay for parking every day, pay for this. It was
The
crazy.
parking has been a nightmare for myself and my mother. It's been
Ain't
a
it?
nightmare. Even when they're
Well,
not taking parking money, like the parking machine where you go out, the thing it's broken. So it's like you have, oh my God, you can't get out. You know?
Well, for them, because he is in the, and I'm probably not saying this right, the CCNICU, CCNICU, whatever it's called. They only get a certain amount of time per this many hours to be,
Yeah.
even as his parents, they can't just stay in there all day. They only get a certain amount of time, and then the next time they can come back is 4 hours.
That's horrible.
And
See,
they
those are
do
real life
have,
things. Those are real life things that we have to endure.
yes,
That makes us
and
stronger.
they do have my 2-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah, there's another child, so it's like hectic.
Oh,
It's not
wow.
good time for them.
A 2-year-old,
Yes, exactly.
That's a lot.
So it's not just that. It's it's everything. It's having my 2-year-old grandbaby that doesn't understand because she has yet to see her baby brother. She understands that she's a big sister, but she's
I
like
think that's
a
why
big
things like
sister
that
of what?
infuriate us so much. That's why we get so infuriated with the things that are
Yes.
challenging in our lives. It's life.
Yeah.
And most of us, if there's no one there to pick you up when you fall, guess what? You can stay down or you can work it out. Figure out a way to lift your
That's
knee
right.
around and step your foot up and get some strength to pull your body awake. And if you cannot do that, you reach out. And the people that have, offered support, given support, done things, it's just life.
It is. It is.
It's
And
called adult.
when you come to a point where and this may be divulging too much, but I don't think so. But when you come to a point as a parent or a grandparent to understand that, okay, as of right now, there's not much else I can do to help because I have helped in this way, but I can't do any more for right now. Then you for your grandkid and your children, all inclusive, like you're gonna do what you need to do. That's
And
it,
if
and
you've
that's
done
all.
all that you can, people see that and they notice that. They take note. People understand that. And I think that's why we all, as a group, have such feelings towards this person because we have all faced these things in life. We've all had these struggles. These are nothing fresh. They're nothing new.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but it's humbling as hell to ask for help. You don't really know when.
Absolutely.
You don't know how. Since my life changed in July of last year, I just, I think I made a comment in your live stream. Thanks you, Nux. I love you. That I've
I love
lost
you.
myself, and
But you can find yourself. You can also find yourself.
That's so true because I'll tell you this. I definitely lost
can.
myself and getting myself back up. That's why I haven't been on here much. I haven't, I just took that time for myself to grab myself and be like, come on, come back.
Yeah, I've always been able to, but yeah.
I know it's hard. It is. But you got it. I'm telling you.
Got this.
You definitely 100% got this.
And I told you that, James. I told you that.
Right.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. That's the thing. Like, I apologize all the time, and people tell me, don't be sorry, don't be sorry. And I'm learning that. But listen, you can lose yourself in so many different ways, but it just takes one little thing to start that whole process of refinding yourself. It really does. It just takes one little thing. Like, I bought one little plant, which is what I used to enjoy doing the most. I bought one little plant. And guess what? That's what put me on the trajectory to find myself again.
Little
just
things.
Something
Listen,
simple as that.
I went to the gym just like I'm just gonna see where I can get myself. I've been going every day. I just feel so much better mentally, and I know it's like why I don't know why. I could walk the treadmill, go tan, and whatever I do, but it's just mentally. It's like I think I found a little piece of my old self coming forward, and I'm like grabbing at it, like come on.
Yeah, that's
little things like. And I got into this diamond art from Lori. She sent me some, and that's another thing. Like why I'm doing it, I could think of so much stuff, and I'm like, all right. Like I talk to myself while I'm doing it. It might sound crazy, but it puts me in like a zone, and I'm like, it helps.
Yeah.
And Devious has said to me, she's like, no, listen, the honest to God truth is, I don't care if I lose 2 ounces. I don't care. It's more about me just knowing I'm putting in that effort every single day that makes me feel better. So it's not about necessarily like losing weight or whatever. It makes her feel better to go do that. And
yeah,
it
it's
just
not about
takes
losing
one
weight.
little thing like that. It takes
Nothing about
one
losing
little
weight.
thing.
Yeah.
One thing. And you start finding yourself again.
Something small.
You do.
Like something so small. It really does. I'm telling you, I don't know. I didn't go to the gym for like I have RA, so I'm trying to just, help my joints, but it just something in there that's just bringing me back to like the old me, if that makes sense. Like a little part of me.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like
You're
I have a
exactly
lot to
right.
offer. I feel like that.
You definitely do.
I feel like you do too.
I feel like you have a lot of like life lessons to offer others.
But you don't share them because you think people are going to say, well, I don't care, or that sounds stupid. That's what I feel.
I'm not so much afraid of the backlash. I pretty much say what.
No. I'm not saying backlash. I'm saying, like, I think you have a lot to offer people wisdom wise, but you don't share it because you're afraid that they're either going to say, I don't need your input or whatever. And if that should happen, guess what? Those people weren't meant to hear your wisdom, but there will be one that says,
Right.
you know what? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I needed to hear that today.
That's why
and that right there will be your starting point right there.
I think that's why I just hold so much HATE, for her because like the DV thing, you and I both, DV that is just repulsive. I mean, I've literally had an issue where there was a sword before. That shit is scary.
It is.
It is real.
And you went through it. You've seen the difference of his reaction versus like the reaction you got. It's two different reactions.
Oh my God. It's hard. It's hard to bring up that shit because it takes a long time to suppress it.
It does.
But suppressing, let me tell you, and Devious can tell you too, I suppress a lot. And she knows that because we do talk on a much more deep level. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy because once I started opening up about it and she started giving me opinions and things that she would read and feel, and I got so much better. I really did, because suppressing all it does is make you feel like you're full all the time. Like your
Yeah,
chest, your stomach, your head, everything's so full, like
you
it's gonna
do.
bust.
You do. It feels like that.
And you have to stop that. You gotta stop that. You do. You gotta stop.
Oh, you're welcome, Shauna. That's why
Yeah,
I
because I
love
mean,
talking to y'all. I
I
get
have an
all
ex
that.
that had the like driver's license thing going on too. But see, here's the thing: I'm teaching kindergarten. I'm up in my game, my life. My flow is going perfect, and I can't. And then all of a sudden, this person that I work with, another teacher, she introduces me to this person. I want to call him, and knowing full well what he was going to bring to my life, I was in a vulnerable position. I was dating a man that went overseas, and in the service, and wow. And it was like 2006. And this person, sorry I didn't do a background check. Sorry I didn't do all that shit. But you don't learn this stuff. They don't walk up to you, stick their hand out and say, hey, I'm a crackhead. You're
Right.
about to find out. You're about to
Yeah.
learn the hard way. And I do
Yeah.
mean the hard way. And, they come on as this person. I had this person come into my life in 2006. And Jesus, wow. I mean, it just took me, like I said, I was living the dream and everything. And so that's how that happened. That's how, yeah. So it's been difficult to say the least. But
Well, listen, and the only advice I can give you, and it's just advice, it's not laws, trade, like laid down, nothing, just
right.
advice. The longer you hold on to that, the longer you're not going to be able to find something positive
Yeah, you're
to
right.
start with.
You're
You got
right.
to find one little thing,
And see, I've
just
dealt
one
with
thing.
this before, and I've always been able to step out of it. And so,
And you can step out of this. Find
you're
something
definitely
that
on
you
it.
used to love doing and
Ugh.
start small and do it. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy. Trust me, it's not. But once you do it, you will feel so much. Physically, you will feel like weight lifted off you. Like you really will. So you just have to go back to a place where you did something that made you very, very happy, no matter
Right.
what that may be, whether it be, looking on the internet just to window shop for stuff. Whatever it is, you got to find that again because
I
you're the
will.
only person that can do that.
I
Nobody can
will.
do that for you.
I will. I will.
Only
Did
you
you
can do
ever?
that.
Did you ever try diamond painting? Because I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody talks about it, and I was like, I cannot sit through no diamond painting. These are all crazy. I started getting them, and my stress, anxiety, and everything when I put it into that paper, and I've done it. Like Knox can tell you, I can be done at diamond art within a day.
Yeah.
Even though it takes days, I can just do it, and it just gives me a relief. It's weird, but it
I used to
does.
do it all. I used to do it all. And
Get it.
Get
Get it back.
Then start small.
Get it
Start
back.
small.
I will. I will.
Start small.
Do it.
Well, my mom brought me a Big Mac, and I'm gonna eat
awesome.
it. I started
Well, you
on
enjoy
it.
that.
Thank you so much, Devious. Thank you, Nux.
We
I
love
love you
you.
guys. I really appreciate everything
You're
and
always
everybody in the
welcome,
chat.
honey. Always.
Okay,
Yes.
you guys are
Anytime you want
awesome.
to come up, anything.
Enjoy
just let
that
us
Big
know.
Mac.
Hell
I
yeah.
will.
Enjoy it.
All right,
Every
keep in
bite.
touch.
Enjoy
Hey guys,
it.
you can go to my I don't have a channel, but you can go to my community page if you ever want to leave me a message or anything like that. And thank you so much.
You're welcome. We love you.
You're
Okay.
welcome. Thank
Hey,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Also, I was gonna say, I don't know what I was gonna say, Devious. Flava's live, so if you just want to jump over there, and because I've been on for 2 hours,
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know she was gonna go live. This is Jane's channel. Please sub up to her. I appreciate all yous, and I thank you all for being here. I'm gonna start going live more
Yes.
often because our computer situation in his house is getting better. I gotta get an extender box, which I have. I gotta put it together. But Nux, thank you for coming up. Also, my community post, I'm just gonna drop. Yeah.
Can I personally thank you and your chat just for keeping me laughing and all that stuff?
Absolutely.
That's all I wanted to say. Thank you all very much. Because I needed this. I'll definitely laugh about that one, I'm sure. So I'm going there.
Go to Flavis because I know you're going to crack up. But thank you all. I love you all, Nux. I will get in touch with you when I'm done. Love you all.
Okay.
Hit the like. I will appreciate it. Yes. I promise. I will.
Hit the like. Love you all. Good day. Good day, mate.
Mateys. Why?